June 14th, 2019. I'm out here in the shop trying to deal with my engine killer. This started out as a simple job. Here's a repair, change the intake manifold gaskets. Do some maintenance, change the radiator, crack tank, change the water pump and the thermostat housing. They're factory too, it's got 182,000 on it. Change the oil, flush the coolant system, put fresh coolant in it, all new parts. Go test it, overheats on the first hill, bring it back, determine the radiator's restricted, pull the radiator out, flush everything all out again, put the radiator back in, take it out, hit a couple more hills, start stacked up again, bring it back, order me a factory radiator, AC Delco factory radiator, installed that. Previous radiator was an aftermarket radiator. I'd never used the company before, so I was kind of wondering if the radiator might not be the issue, but it wasn't. The radiator works. So anyway, we go to the lake with it. Everything's working good. We pulling some hills. Nothing's going on. Looks real good. We get about 100 miles on it, highway miles, and a little problem comes back, rears its ugly head. Factory radiator, that's the standard. Should be able to handle stop leak. Should be able to handle a little residual stop leak. As a matter of fact, stop leak's not supposed to be in the condition or the state it's in. For some reason, it's in an altered state. It's the bar's heavy duty. I didn't buy this truck new, so there may be something else in there that's been floating around that mixed with it and altered its state. But this stuff is definitely breaking free. You got to rev the engine up really, really high to get it to break a chunk free. The engine's got to be running and warm, for an hour or so. That's where I'm at now. We're going to keep driving it and change the oil on it again. The oil needs to be changed when you got this condition with the intake manifold gaskets, because coolant's getting in your oil, stop leak's getting in your oil, contaminating your oil. So, this is a twofold killer here. It can burn your engine up through the oil, and it can burn your engine up with overheating. I'm trying to save my engine. And when you run into this, which you're going to see this in a lot of cars, I'm pretty sure this is not as uncommon as somebody might think, that this is some kind of an extreme, once in a million type deal. But I'm looking at this and I see a lot of engines getting burned up. I see a lot of manufacturers and parts sellers having to deal with this type of an issue. And I'm hopefully going to have this problem solved. But if you're dealing with this situation right here, you are definitely dealing with a monster, because this truck was not overheating to a point to where it would shut you down. It was running a little bit warm when it was hot outside last summer. It's not been running too warm, except on the highway it started to pick up a little bit. But man, oh man, you need to be careful and aware that if you are dealing with stop leak and it's in an altered state, that it will burn up your engine. If you do not deal with the stop leak that's in the oil, it will burn up your engine. Now the oil filter will catch a little of it, and it's not supposed to hurt your engine. But here we are, I'm trying to save my engine. Got a little bit of maintenance to do here. We're going to change the oil. We're going to change the transmission filter, do a service on it, do an inspection on it, and we just need to get her up on the lift here, get it up in the air, and get started. Anyway, this is a pretty frustrating little job. Shouldn't take 30 days to do something. I can only put in an hour or two here. I'm disabled, so this has got a lot more time in it than I was looking at, even considering. But in the field, I'm sure this one's a nightmare. Yeah, this stop leak has been taught by the manufacturers and put in these cars by the manufacturers, and is in the manuals to deal with some of these minor leaks. It always goes to show you that even the manufacturer can be wrong. I'm not saying that in a negative way. We can all be wrong. Anyway, this video's over. God bless.